Hi everyone, today's video is all about how to achieve youthful, dewy looking healthy skin, and I'm also going to share with you guys some of my favorite highlighting products.
So the first step to dewy, young, glowing skin is moisturizing my face. My daily, during the daytime moisturizer, I use my Badescu's honey moisturizer, but I add a drop of argan oil to it. This is 100% pure argan oil from Argan Magic. I've used the Josie Marin before and I did like it. I just found this one on How It Look on the app for a lot less money. So I mix those two together and smooth them all over my face before I apply anything else. When I'm going for a more glowy, dewy look, I like to do like a combination primer. So I really do like, and this is drugstore, so this is awesome, but this is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer, and I actually mix a pump of it with my Benefit Porefessional primer, but I literally can just do that right on my hand. And then I can do this just with my fingers, so I just smooth this everywhere, just to give a base for our dewiness. So now to give a little highlighting to our foundation, because I am using a more full coverage foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So to give a little bit of life underneath that, I'm going to use the Nars Copacabana stick, which is just a really pretty highlighting stick. I'm not sure if you can see that in the light, but it's just really nice. So I'm just going to hit that on the places that I would want to have a little bit of dewiness. Before I go in with my foundation, which is the Studio Fix Fluid, which is a little bit more full coverage, I'm going to spray my face with Max Fix Plus just to hydrate a little bit, to get my highlight stick to mix with my foundation easier, and to also make my foundation spread easier and give it a thinner consistency so it doesn't look too thick or heavy. I'm using my Sigma F80 flat Kabuki brush. I'm just going to dot this around my face, and then I'm just going to start pressing it into the skin all over to blend. You can already see on the forehead though where that shimmer stick is coming through, so it's giving you a little bit of a highlight before you've even applied any type of shimmer. So this is a great tool to have in your kit, because you can give that natural dewy sheen in any foundation that you already have. You can kind of transform it and customize it a little bit. And I'm going to bring it down my neck so I don't have any crazy lines. But I mean, you can see it does give you that initial highlight. So from the start, you've already got that dewy look going with your base. So you can actually add on top of it to create a more dewy look now that you've got that base foundation down. Now I'm going to go back and highlight wherever I normally highlight my face with my Prolongwear concealer. So for me, I do under the eyes, your typical highlight areas. Then I'm using my damp MAC blending sponge, and I'm just going to blend that out. And by layering all of these products over that shimmer stick from Nars, you can see that even our highlight has a bit of shimmer and a highlighted look to it. It has a little bit of an illuminated appearance. So by layering those, you're still getting the coverage you need from these products, but you're also giving that highlighted base. So all of your products are actually layering and melting into one another to give that appearance. Now I do want to go in with banana powder to set any of the areas I just highlighted with concealer. So I'm just going in with my Ben Nye Luxury banana powder, and I'm just using a tiny bit today because I just want to make sure these things are set, but I don't want to mattify anything too much. Now I just went through real quick off camera and did my contour real quick with my powders. I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fawn and Havana to just do a light contour on my cheekbones, forehead, nose, and chin area. So, because I really want to focus on the highlighting for this video. Like I used earlier, you can always go back with your Nars Copacabana stick to re-highlight those areas. It is a cream, so it blends out really easy, but then if you're using a cream, like you always want to set it with a powder again. So it depends which way you want to go. You can layer liquid and powder highlighters, or you can just go in with a powder at this point. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use a liquid and then a powder. I do want to swatch. I did show you guys the Copacabana stick. Please excuse the concealer on my hand. But I want to show you another great product that I love to use a lot, which is High Beam from Benefit Cosmetics, which comes in a little nail polish bottle. But I will do a little swatch for you on here first. So this is High Beam right here. So you can see it's a liquid and it is very, very reflective. So it is really good to get your base highlight going when you want to amp it up a little bit more and get really glowy and dewy. What I'm going to do is I always kind of put a little bit on my hand or on a palette or a sponge or something sitting around that I'm using for that day. And what I like to do is use my ring finger, and I'm just going to go in and tap it on top of my cheekbones and slightly curving up outside of my eye. And I'm going to repeat that on the other side. A tiny bit down the nose to slim, a little bit in the center here, a little bit on the upper lip, and then the chin. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more on my cheeks just because I love highlighting my cheeks, so I always add a little bit more. We're gonna go back with that MAC blending sponge, which is damp, and I'm going to use the bottom side just to really be able to spread this and blend a lot easier. But you just wanna press it into the skin so it really gets a chance to melt into all those products you just layered. And that's going to create kind of like a highlighted halo around your eyes. If you wanted to leave it just like this, you could. I like to set, like I said, all my liquids and powders just to make sure they're going to stay on and wear really well throughout the day. But this is where you could go in and kind of do your finishing touches with a powder highlighter, which I have a couple of favorites, which I will share with you. My first is my MaryLoumanizer. I depanned it because I keep it in my MAC palette, but this is kind of like my everyday go-to. I use it as eyeshadow, I use it as an inner eye illuminator, and I also use it as a highlight. But that is the MaryLoumanizer, just a really pretty golden champagne shade. Another favorite of mine is the INGLOT Sparkling Dust for Face, Eyes, and Body in, I think this is in the color 01, but I will show that to you. This one has a little bit more of a glittery highlight to it than a shimmer. A little bit more like the color of the High Beam liquid we just used, where it's kind of a soft pink champagne. This is actually gorgeous on brides for the décolleté area. I've also mixed it with Fix Plus or Mehron's mixing medium to make it into like a foiled shadow, which is absolutely gorgeous. The last highlighter I want to show is my Artist Couture from Angel Merino in the color Concited, and this is his Diamond Glow Powder Highlighter. And I've used this one as well for the décolleté and mixing it with MAC Fix Plus and with the Mehron mixing medium. It's just so beautiful and shimmery, and I literally have brides ask me all the time what it is because they want to get it. But this one has a little bit more of a golden highlight to it. So this is that third one there. A lot of times I like to mix, so I don't always use just one powder. We're gonna mix a little bit of the INGLOT and also the Angel Merino Diamond Glow powder today. So I'm using a fan brush. This one is from Ulta Professionals. Any fan brush will give you that effect though. And so you want to take it and just lightly dust your powder highlight on top of your cheekbones. And you want to hit those same areas. So on a day that I'm looking to make my skin look very youthful and glowy and dewy, which is perfect for spring, which is right around the corner, thank the Lord, because I'm so sick of snow. But this is a perfect way just to give your skin a little bit of extra glow and oomph to make you look really healthy and dewy and glowing. And it's really not difficult. It just takes the right products and the right application. This is just the way I like to do it. I'm sure there's a million other videos that show different ways and different products, but this is just what's working for me right now. So I hope this helped you guys out a little bit as far as how to achieve that dewy, glowing skin. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave some comments down below what you thought about this look, if you've tried any of these products, or what your favorite products are to make a glowing, dewy complexion on yourself or on your clients. I think that's all I have to say right now, though. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.